There's no true balance. What we do is have work-life harmony. So you may be in the first phase of family planning, the B phase, the breaking it down phase. In my family planning framework, we have 4 phases. The B phase where you break things down, the A phase, the A phase where you adjust your business operations to fit the things that you broke down, meaning like your goals and your desires. The other B phase, building a CEO optional plan. And then the Y phase, to yield to whatever is happening in the economy and around you, because things are not perfect. But we're going to talk about where do you start? How to think about family planning in phase 1, the B phase. If you're interested in this type of video, let's get into it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Zhara-Marie. I am an online operations manager, helping you streamline your systems for peace, productivity, and profit. Now we're going to be talking about where do you start when you're thinking about family planning? The B phase, as mentioned before. In the B phase, we are breaking down our desires, we're breaking down our goals, and breaking down our expectations. If you never saw my video about why I'm personally so invested in the whole family planning conversation, even as an entrepreneur without kids, go ahead and check that video out right now. I'm going to link it right here. For me, I think the first place to start is understanding what your personal and professional goals are. What are your long-term goals? What kind of aspirations do you have for the future? And I know sometimes it's a little daunting to create 5-year plans and stuff like that because you feel overwhelmed. But the truth is, that's literally the only way. I am pretty type A, so this might be from a pretty type A perspective, but I have type B moments. And for those moments, my type A self reminds me that these things are important. And I think one of the things when you're dreaming big and you're discussing the long-term personal goals and the long-term professional goals, one of the good things is that it gives you the ability to dream wide. It also gives you the ability to think about, okay, how do I position myself now so that I can get there, right? So for example, for me, one of my long-term goals is that I know that I want to eventually have kids, and having kids in a service-based industry means that one, I need to put offers in place that will be able to go on without me. 2, I need to also make sure that the people around me who are in my arsenal, my team, that they're able to now help me to build something that is independent of me, right? That's important for me. And if I was doing something that I didn't want to build a team, it would look something like, okay, I need to put structures in place to make sure that the offers that I have can run in a way that doesn't require a lot of me on a daily basis. So yes, I may be the only one in the delivery, but I may not be the only one for the delivery for the entire year. I may have peak seasons. I may do something where I can launch and get money in and then get money out. It all depends. It also will help me to decide, okay, what type of investments will my business make? Am I using this period to invest in a new skill that I know will materialize in the next 5 years? Am I investing in making sure that I am doing the best in client work so that when I reach the next level, I can make this business decision? What will bringing in my elder parents look like? How am I setting up my finances so that I can get a house that has a quarters that when my elder parents need to move in, they have somewhere to go? So those are the things that I think about when it comes to family planning. And I want you to think about what your personal readiness is, how your financial health is, what type of support systems you have around you, whether it be your personal support systems or it be your business support systems. The next thing, I want you to prioritize being flexible and adaptable. When it comes to entrepreneurship and all the things that are happening in entrepreneurship all at the same time, FYI, the only way that you're going to be able to think about what my life will look like in the next however days is if we're okay with being flexible and if we're okay with being adaptable to things that are happening around you, right? Now, for me, that looks like making sure that I do things to help my mental health. So flexibility means that things are always happening. Flexibility means that things are always not going to go as you want it to go. So being able to adjust based on what's happening around you is going to be very important. And for my mental health, I'm always using a project management tool. I'm always making sure that I have systems in place to capture things that aren't going right. So if I need to put things on a to-do list so that I can go and do an assessment afterwards, I make sure that happens. And those are the things I think about in this early stage. How am I putting things in place to make sure that I am flexible and I am adaptable? So if you're in the B stage, I just want to know where your headspace is. Before I move on to the other parts, where's your headspace? Have you made any adjustments yet? Are you currently doing anything that will help you move forward? Are you thinking about anything? Because the B stage, I always say the break it down stage, breaking down your desires, your goals, your dreams. We can stay in that stage for as long as we want, right? And that's kind of why I wanted to start this series, because that stage, the B stage, where we need to be making those decisions, is going to be so important. When you reach to the second B, which is building a CEO optional framework and making sure that your business is in a place where you can build that CEO optional business, you will be better then if you spent enough time in the first B stage, right? So where is your headspace in this first B stage? If you're watching this and if you're in the B stage, I'd want to share anything, whatever your thoughts are in the comments below. Another thing I'm thinking about is creating some type of plan, right? And as mentioned before, this B stage will look different for everybody. So if you're currently pregnant, or if you're currently thinking about expanding your home to take in your sibling, or you're thinking about moving your parents closer to you, or whatever it looks like in this family expansion of things happening, then your B stage will look different. Your B stage will be shorter, and it might be 2 months, or it might be 2 weeks. So what type of What type of preliminary planning are you even thinking about? If you're in that B stage for a little bit longer, you have a lot more leverage to just have these as thoughts, have these as conversations, maybe journaling, writing it down. But if you're closer in the B stage, in that lifestyle change where something is going to change drastically very soon, then this plan has to be something that is written. And then the last thing I want to talk about is just seeking guidance from the network, right? Ask other people who have kids. Talk to other entrepreneurs who are balancing in it or trying to bring some harmony, because there's no true balance. What we do is have work-life harmony where things just work along with each other. Sometimes some things will have a little bit more of a priority, and other times some things will have a little bit less of a priority. Like today, I have a really packed day, back-to-back meetings, and because of that, I told my husband from this morning, I don't think I'll be able to cook dinner tonight, so we're gonna have to eat out. But I planned that from this morning because I know what we're going to be looking at. And just having those conversations with the people who are around you, the people who are in your household, and also the people in your network. There's a thing where I think I'll bring to YouTube where I go on Threads and I say, hey coworkers, what are we doing today? And it feels good to just be in a space with other people who see you, who understand you, and who are going through very similar things. And when it comes to parenting, oh my gosh, man, you will get advice left, right, and center. Some of it you have asked for, and a lot of it you did not ask for. Yeah, so those are the things that I'm thinking about in this beginning phase. Those are some of the things I would encourage you to think about in this phase. If you want to learn more about my BABY framework and my maternity leave planning and just family planning for entrepreneurs, please go ahead and click the link in the bio and just opt in. You will not regret it. It's one of the creations that I am very passionate about. I think it will definitely help somebody think strategically. And of course, just to recap, what did we discuss? I really want us, if you don't get anything from this video, I want you to start small. Refine your approach as you go on. Start thinking about what your dreams will look like when things start to change in your family. What your goals are, what do you want your business to look like after that has shifted. Just start having those initial thoughts, start writing them down, asking people who are around you, asking people who are in your house, and asking people who are outside in your overall network. And that's what I think about this topic and this video. Anyways, I love this family planning series. I have many more videos coming out. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss another video. Looking forward to hearing from you in the comments and talking more about this topic. Take care. Bye.